Now, ahead of 2022, President Ruto is going to see a lot of dust. As we speak, Ali Hassan Joho has started his own campaign to become deputy president in 2027. And we know this to be true because of such branding. Now, in this video, I want us to look into why Joho is angling towards the deputy presidential seat and also why it might not work. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. So first up, why go for deputy president when you're already a CS? The answer is simple. Joho has studied Ruto and he has seen that Ruto likes moving around with political bad boys who command a sizable vote. So if he makes the mistake of staying quiet in government, like Lee Kinyanjui and Mutahi Kagwe are doing today, he knows he'll end up going home very quickly. So this deputy presidential run is designed to rally the entire coast behind Joho with the help of Abdul Swamad and Aisha Jumwa so that they can also negotiate with Ruto in the long run. It's a good tactic, to be honest, but I don't think Joho has anything to offer Ruto as his deputy presidential candidate. And this is some of the reasons why I say so. Number one is religion. 85.5% of the Kenyan population is Christian. In paper mostly, not deed. And we also have 10.9% of our population being Muslim, also on paper, not in deed. Most of easy vitu, it's a formality. But nonetheless, if people vote based on religion, then for sure, Ruto will hurt if he goes to the ballot with Joho. You know, people don't say at Ruto is a Christian, Joho is a deputy, we are voting for Ruto as Christian, so yeah, let's go and vote. No, people will be saying, if anything happens to the president, like it happens with Magufuli, that lady Suluhu Samia became president. If Joho is a deputy, he could also become president. If anything happens to Ruto, he takes power. If he happens to somehow get a chokehold on the system, he can retain power long after Ruto leaves in 2032, if at all they're able to steal their way back into power in 2027. So long story short, if people vote on religious lines, Joho is a liability to Ruto. Second reason why Joho is a liability to Ruto is the fact that Saitoti did him dirty years ago when he went to parliament to mention that Joho was one of the suspected drug dealers in this country. Here's the tip.
I have been informed the following are the honorable members. Suspected. Honorable Buvi himself. Yes, Mr. Speaker. That's what there is. Honorable Joho, Honorable Mwao, and Honorable Kabogo.
Now, Joho was just suspected, but never ever was he convicted of any crime. However, there are many today who still associate drugs with Joho. So how will his presidential bid ever be perceived positively? Rigiji will kill them. He will finish them. Atakuwa anasema sasa yule rais bandia ameenda amechukua mtu ya miadarati ati sasa ati hiyo ndo Singapore. Wakifanya hivyo makosa Gachagua atang'ara na jamaa mbaya sana. So it's commendable what Joho is doing. From a political point of view, I can see that he has learned well from Raila. You live off of relevance. If your relevance dies or dwindles, then you are useless in politics. It's about numbers and relevance. Joho wants to consolidate the coastal region behind him. He's talking about going for deputy president, knowing full well that is not even in the discussions. It is all about Kidiki versus the Uburu camp, whoever they'll front for Ruto. But he's forcing his name there for longevity purposes. That is a wise politician. But how realistic is it? I think it's very unrealistic that Ruto goes back to the ballot with Joho. But anywho, that's just my take, guys. Perhaps I'm on the wrong here. Let's see what Kenzo next have to say about this. And I quote, Captain Julius said, "The scheming Ruto is everywhere quoting even the unthinkable, trying to split votes and confusing ODM in totality. Ruto deserves to completely retire, but one-term movement is more lethal and dangerous. Sneer at it at your own risk." Irene Makori said, "We don't care. Ruto must go. One term, sisi ndio Sifuna. Mwizi must go." Kuyapewe soda kwa bili yangu, hii jina ni kali. Mwizi must go is saying, "Divided we fall, united we succeed." Kaongo is dividing them into small groups. Paul Njau said, "Ruto has promised everyone the deputy president position." LKM Legit Authentic said, "A Muslim can never be the deputy president of Kenya. Never say never in this lifetime." Elias said, "Joho is a massive threat." But